Just 64 kilometres, 45 minutes from our home base in Richmond, Bothwell is a quiet farming town on the Clyde River, with a population around 400. It was named after a town in Scotland by Governor George Arthur in 1824. Doing a good job there, mate. I hope we don't get any rain while we're parked here. We'll never get out.
We just wrecked this paddock.
In November for the last 8 years, the annual Highlands Bush Fest features adventure activities such as fishing, hunting and camping, with food stalls and sites for showcasing local produce, arts and crafts.
I love it.
Chainsaw artist Eddie Freeman has left his mark all over Tasmania. We've come across his work a couple of times now in our travels. The kids haven't been forgotten, with train rides, the big ball, face painting and a petting zoo.
Warming, I don't know much about it, but all I do know is something's changing with snakes. You know what I mean? When I first started catching snakes, they were out for probably 5 months, in for 6 or 7. Now it's probably out for 9 or 10, and only in for 2. So.
I didn't quite get this display. I asked, were they for sale? He said, no, they're just animals I hunted in South Africa. He hastily added that it was all part of a culling program to get the numbers down. Now, we were hoping to see some sheepdog trials, but unfortunately he left the dogs at home. The demo on the sheep shearing was interesting, but the dogs would have been a lot better. Vicky got hands-on with the raw material that makes the balls of wool she uses for her knitting.
Right on the tip of my tongue, so right on the tip of my tongue, on the tip of my tongue.
We've been in Tasmania long enough now to get to know some of the food vendors. 12 months ago, while staying in New Norfolk, we got to know Kevin at the local markets. Now, if you ever come across this guy, you've got to try his Kung Fu spicy chicken wings. The Visitors Centre has access to the Australasian Golf Museum. There is a fee of $5, which is reasonable, but not really interested in golf, we gave it a miss. But if you're interested, you can play around on the 9-hole Ratho Farm golf links, first laid out and enjoyed by the pioneering Reed family, who immigrated from Scotland and settled Ratho in 1822. It is Australia's oldest golf course and the oldest remaining outside of Scotland, said to be the second oldest in the world. Bothwell is the gateway to Tasmania's Central Highlands and is a fine example of Tasmania's colonial heritage. St Michael's began construction in 1887 and consecrated in 1891, built of sandstone in a simplified French Gothic style. Queen's Park and Memorial Sundial, erected in 1915, has been described as the most interesting sundial in Australia and perhaps the oldest freestanding vertical, that's right, vertical sundial in the country. There's a brochure available at the Visitor Centre which explains how to read the time from the dial. St Luke's is one of the oldest churches in Australia and is the oldest surviving original intact church built in Tasmania. Building began early 1830 and was almost completed by the end of the year. One interesting feature of the church are two fine sculptures of a female and male face on either side of the entrance. These are the work of convict stonemason Daniel Herbert, whose carvings on Ross Bridge are well known. Bothwell Grange, built from sandstone and convict brick, was first licensed in 1836. Now over 180 years old, is under renovation on the interior rooms. Bothwell is a good base for fishing or exploring in Tasmania's Highland and is 1 hour drive 73 kilometres northwest of Hobart.